Welcome, 2010 Toyota Corolla S. The brakes, the rotors, we're going to change out as well, the slider pins and the boots, and we're going to show you the unconventional way. I don't have a torque wrench or some of the tools that are required to do the job. So what I have in my arsenal should do just fine. If you are new to this, you want to see some of the videos about how to jack up the car, how to do just the brake job, and how to do just the rotors. This is a combination of both, doing the best I can do in a step-by-step way without getting interrupted or any complicated issues. Safety for you. I got everything all roped off. I got all the tools here that I think are required. CarQuest Platinum rotors. They're not the best nor the worst. They are from Advance Auto. They had a 20+% coupon. I used it. Wherever, slider pins, as well as boots. Genuine Toyota brake pads. Going to have to reuse my shims and the safety squeals. You're going to need malachite or any ceramic grease, lubricant, brake part cleaner. I have an extra can. This is about worn out. A crossbar color coded for my on and off. A large channel locks and a regular channel lock so I can squeeze back my pads with the old one. A 14mm and a 17mm and whatever M8 bolt I have that fits it. You may want a mallet, some towels, and a cold or hot drink. Let's get to it. I'll give some little points of showing where to jack the car up, take the tire off, and get the parts off, and get it ready to do that job. You always loosen up your safety bolt. The lug nut should be about 17mm. Put to the side. You have other nuts that you need to get off. Some of them may still be a little tight to do. And what you're going to do is you're going to loosen these up. You're going to jack the car up. Over here there is an arrow. That's where your jack stands go. Your floor jack goes on this A. In the back of the car you're going to put a wheel chock. I'm all ready to go, so I'm going to now remove my tire. In one of the video clips, you hear me talk a little bit about safety, not for me, but for you. Let's roll that clip. Just to let you know, I have everything blocked off for safety reasons. And not for me, but for you. You don't want to be safe around the vehicle? Be my guest. I'm not responsible for your stupidity. If my tire is hard to get off, I stand up, I turn this way with my heel, I give a kick. A lot of people find this very difficult to do. As you've seen, my tire was stuck. In order to prevent that, pull your tire off, clean the inside, clean this up, lubricate. That's why your tire is hard to get off. Alloy on steel. What we're going to do is lay our tire down on the back side. We're now going to protect the cement. I may want to double over. Perfection is not what I'm after. I'm all set. One last thing to do is put a towel on my tire, because that's my seat. Time is what you got. What you want to do is give it a little bit of spray here with whatever product you have that will release a nut breaker by gunk out or whatever. I'm just using silicone. I might as well spray in these little M8 holes as well. There is one there and there's the other there. Please follow your thumb. Lefty loosey. This is the caliper we're taking off. On the inner area in the back is the housing bolts. You're going to need a little bit bigger tool than this, a breaker bar as well. The hard part is the passenger side was easy because it went down. This side's going to be in the up. So let's take off these bolts. These I've taken off before, so they're not that hard to take off. Place on and start cranking away. Lefty loosey. Oh, you hear me bang. Take your tool. Place on. Make sure it's on there solid. And work it off. Take the bolt to the side. You're going to replace these with new ones. Gonna rock. Gonna rock the whole caliper. You're gonna take the caliper and get it out of your way. Make sure it's not gonna fall or break any lines. You can work off your brakes if you like. Or you can leave them on if you like. Notice there's no life on the back brake pad. Let's place this to the side so I know I can replace the same exact like for like. Taking the front off. I needed to know which way this pin went. I kind of know it was on the top. I'm locating the lower bolt. With just my body strength, I won't be able to do it. So I'm going to need a breaker bar. I use my floor jack breaker bar. I take my time. I don't want to break anything. I make sure I'm in and I start to lift up. You can hear the brake. It's broken. Not broken as in broke or broken. Broken as in it's loosened. Nice and slow. take your time. Everything does come off. Repeat for this one up here. Feel for it. Place in your tool. Just enough leverage I need. That's what I don't want. Again, I want to feel for it. I want to place in my tool. And I want to break it. Oh, that's the broken part. Get to the next click. And there we go. Work it off nice and slow. A larger ratchet will do its job. Trust me. I don't have a larger ratchet. Sure I do. I may not have the correct metric socket. Take off the actual bolt. Take off the bottom bolt. This will now loosen up. You're going to want to save these bolts and lubricate them some. Your housing is now off. Let's place this to the side. This is the bottom. Or is this the bottom? Just like so. The bottom is the one that is kind of stuck. I lubricated the last time to find out that my slider pin and my brakes are shot, especially the back side. I'm going to remove the slider pin. Notice there is a rubber ring. I'm going to take the boot off. I'm going to clean up, but I am going to tap out some of the junk. Grease did come out. Cleaning up. Don't get this stuff on you. It's cold as can be, and it's not healthy. Wherever, part number 14193. Love how they put stickers over everything. So if you really want to get to see the part, that's what it is. They are a slider pin kit. Open up, take the small one with this kit by wherever 16153. You're going to have 2 boots and a ring. The ring simply slides over into the cutout area. I like using Malachite 77. This is from Advance Auto. It's blue. I am going to put some of it on, and I don't have any gloves. How much all depends on you. I take the boot I work it in. It snaps into place. I slide the ring on. At the first time, it gives you just a little trouble. Push down, lift up, and the boot will go on. There you go. The old, the new. Take the old, put it to the side. You want to do the same to the top one. Oh, the top one, they're locked up as well. The hardest parts are all done. The only thing left here to do is reverse order, put everything all back together again. What I like to do is just keep the bag on. I like to take my brake cleaner that's enough to say it's clean. And I like to now slide this over. Sorry about the alarm. Slide this over. Place it on. Go grab the lug nut. Hold it into place. Now I can just clean off the rest of it. Grab my housing. And you've seen how this all goes. Grab. Oh man, when you thought you had that on there and you missed everything. So make sure you put this on the correct way. I'm not going to edit that out. Feel for the bottom hole, do the same thing. And now I'm on. Notice that I got something on. And that's what this is all about, cleaning. Start to tighten up. Take off the bolts if they're in your way. Find the torque spec. To me, I'm satisfied. My next step is to work on the caliper and squeeze it back together again. My caliper with an old brake pad adjusting the wrench. There's a plumber's channel locks, and I just gently squeeze. Don't have to apply a lot of pressure, just enough that it all goes back in. No need to bleed the line. I'm on, I'm good, I'm ready to go. If you look down here, there are two pads. One says Toyota W. Says a W on both of them. I am taking off the pin outside, just the way it is. Placing the pin back on. Take off the shimmy. Snap the shimmy right back on. This one seems to be wrong. I don't think it goes on the inside, but I never know. I think it'll go on this way. Like that, because it fell off on the dismantle. Take the shimmy off. Transfer it right over. This is the back. Maybe this was the back, right? That's the back and that's the front. Showing you how simple it is to put the front on. It snaps right in, just like that. To do the back is going to be the same procedure. Going to be hard because the lighting for you, it's a little bit off. I'm going to feel for the bottom, and I'm going to slide into the top. Spray is your friend. These two are tightened. Place your caliper back on. Get your bolt. Work the bottom one on. Change your socket to the 14 millimeter. This is your bleeder valve. If you ever run into trouble and you want to bleed, you're going to need two people. These bolts are now going to spin, so you may need to get a wrench. Putting my thumb on it, as you can see, and I'm tightening down my caliper to the housing. There's a torque spec. Go get it. That one I know it's tight. And this one I got to hold a tool to. Since I got the big one, that's what I'm going to use. I'm happy, I'm satisfied, and I am completed. Grab your spray. Like I said, spray is your friend. I need to remove my lug nut, and I need to just give a nice small press on the brakes so everything locks back in, and then I could close everything up. Gently. 1 press, 2 press, 3 press. So now I'm all done. I don't need to have my towel here. I'm cleaning up my area. I want to inspect everything. The 2 calipers are tightened. The 2 housings are tightened. Didn't touch the bleeder, the brakes, the pins, the rotor, and I sprayed everything nice and clean. So grab your tire. You want to clean all this out. You want to lube that inside. Don't let the tire go. Give it a little spray. And now we can put our tire back on. We want to make sure everything goes back in the way it came off, in order. We don't have any power tools, so we're not going to worry about that. We're not looking to tighten this down while it's on the car up in the air. We're looking to just get them going. Okay, so now what we're going to do is make sure we get them tight. Because we're going to now lift and lower our car. As I'm inspecting and looking underneath and making sure everything is where it's supposed to go and lifting up, I need to lift a little higher than the jack. The other side of the car is already done. No need for me to show you that. I lift the jack out. I take it away entirely from the car. And I slowly let the car come down. As the car comes down, now I'm able to grab the first lug nut, tighten, alternate, tighten, alternate, tighten, alternate, tighten. 80 foot-pounds. That's what I know. So, this one's tight, that one's tight, that one's tight, that one's tight, and your safety lock, you don't want to over-tighten. Congratulate yourself. It's really that simple to do. Changing out the rotors. You must change the calipers. You might as well look at the brakes. You might as well change out the brakes if you're doing the rotors. Now the thing is, we need to go for a test ride. And we need to see if the car is having any issues. And then we can come back and we can inspect everything. That means you take everything off, you look over everything and close it up. I'm not going to do that for you, because it's a lot of video to do. So, if you're a beginner, you want to take your time. You want to pause your video. You want to lift both sides of the car up. You only want to do one side at a time. You run into trouble, stop, walk around to the other side, view it, come back to this side. Take a picture, ask somebody for help. I hope this video of me just going out, sharing the fun, has helped someone out, and my job is complete. Have a great day, and catch you all on many videos to come. I'm Fish, 2010, Toyota Corolla S. How to change your caliper, rotor, and slider pins, all in one. So here I am for a test ride. And I don't know, maybe I do gotta bleed my brakes. The first pump or two, we'll see. It felt like it was a little mushy. I'm listening for sounds. I don't want just the back to stop me. And I want to wait for the traffic. Always a person, always a car. One more car, we'll just go. Never a rush to go where you have to go, especially when you do a brake job. Pressing the brake. Off we go. The first 50 miles, never panic stop. The first 500 miles, take it easy. I feel a little bit of wobble. Well, let me get up to city speed. And let me give it a feel. Here we go. What I hear that you don't hear, just a faint of rubbing. Well, I am going to have to go ride for at least 15 minutes to charge my battery. I am good, I'm rock solid. I'm happy, did a great job. What was that noise? Okay, you heard at a abrupt stop. I'm going to hit the brakes hard right now. Wasn't super hard. That was the pads grabbing. What I said is you don't want to panic stop and have an issue. We are good. We're going, go, go, go. Woo! Fly that baby! Hit those brakes. A1A. Do it all safely. Thank you very much for joining me on my brake repair job. Have a great day. I said I got a ride. I hope that you can do the same job. Satisfaction. Have yourself a drink. Say, hey, Fish got me going. He helped me out. Show a thumbs up. Put a comment about your work below. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have a great day. See you all later.